me start off by talking a little bit about what first, what's the Arab American Association's position on what Israel's been doing to the humanitarian flotillas?
Yeah, the Arab American Association was formed in 2009 as a reaction to what was going on in Gaza at the time. Came together, we realized we had a lot of people in the city of Grand Rapids, the West Michigan area, that were certainly concerned with that, and also concerned with the U.S.'s reaction, why we continue to keep befriending Israel and continuing to simply do whatever they want, hand the money without asking any questions. And so we decided, let's get together. Let's also address our common culture and educate the community in the history of the Arab people, as well as the political developments in the Middle East, so we can take a firm position on that. This last incident, I think, is grossly inhumane. It is an example of everything that is wrong with the modern state of Israel and their policies. To kill 9 people over bringing in humanitarian aid, and these are not even Palestinians. You know, these are internationals bringing in wheelchairs and cement. It just makes me wonder what are you thinking? I think is the best way to do it. And then the flip side of that is, here we sit in front of the office of our Congressman Vern Ehlers. Why doesn't anyone say to Israel, what are you thinking? This coupled, you know, and I don't want to forget that 2 months ago, while the Vice President Joe Biden was in Israel, they announced that they are going to build new settlements. That was the biggest insult, the biggest slap in the face to the United States. And for some reason, and I don't understand why, Israel will take that hand, slap us in the face, and then hold it back out, and we'll go and put money there the next day. That's what I don't understand. Why do we just keep saying, yes, yes, whatever you want? It's time the American people just say to Congress, why? Why do we keep doing this? We certainly expose ourselves with our policy in the Middle East. Why? Is it worth all that? For what? And I think that's kind of the questions we're asking today, and the questions that we hope that what our fellow Americans will ask, and hopefully we'll get some answers.
Are there any particular kinds of actions or support that the AAWM is asking people in terms of ways to either support the people of Gaza or to challenge U.S. policy support of Israel?
I think with regard to U.S. policy, the easiest thing to do is just simply write a letter. You know, if your congressman is very accessible. You know, that's the place to start. You don't need to write the White House, because it's not going to do anything. But your local congressman is very accessible, and letters to him saying why will get noticed. We're up against a lot of money. The Zionist lobby is extremely powerful, particularly AIPAC, the American Israeli Political Action Committee, is extremely powerful. They've got money, they've got access, they've got all of that. So we have to do what we can do, and certainly see your congressman at an event, or stop by his office, or see his staff and tell him, I don't understand why. Why do we keep just unquestionable support for Israel? It's the question that Helen Thomas asked 2 months ago, not her latest statement, but her question to the press secretary 2 months ago. Why? He said that it's unquestionable that we will continue to support Israel, but why? When they continue to violate international law, continue to ignore UN resolutions, continue to ignore our requests, the settlement issue being first and foremost, we continue to say, whatever you want, $3 billion a year. There has to be some strings attached.
Okay.